Hi family, this is Tracy Partridge-Johnson. I'm trying this new format of recording my voice over separately so that I can kind of narrate this video for you. I tried this new Lilla Rose hair mascara today, and I wanted to show you the video footage and just kind of walk you through the process. So here I am, and I've just sat down at my bathroom counter and I'm brushing through my bangs. I hope that you don't mind only seeing kind of the upper part of my head. I wanted you to be able to see what I'm doing with this hair mascara. So here I'm applying the blonde, the golden tone highlight to my bangs. I haven't washed my hair for 2 days, and as you can see, it's still pretty clean. I usually don't have to wash my hair more than once or twice a week. I thought about washing it prior to doing this highlighting with the mascara, but my hair is naturally pretty thick and wavy, and I have to blow dry it and then flat iron it to get it to this texture, and so I figured it's going to be much easier to apply the hair mascara to my straight hair rather than the wavy hair. So I'm just applying this here in long strokes. This is the mascara that came in my stylist sign-up kit, and fortunately the 2 colors they provided me were very close to my own hair color. I do have my hair, I have a weave in my hair, and so I actually do have these 2 shades woven throughout my hair, the full length of my hair, and it's been a minute since I've had my color touched up, so this is kind of fun. And oops, there was a hair just stuck to the mascara wand, but I'm just going through and applying this hair mascara, which is a totally new product that I've never tried before. Kind of smells good. There's a little bit of a fragrance to it, but as you can see, my roots are just a little bit darker than my all over color, so I'm going ahead and applying this blonde shade, this golden blonde shade, to my roots. And it's blending really well. It's doing a nice job of just applying a hint of color to my roots to lighten those up a little bit. But then in a minute here, you'll see that after I've applied the golden tone for the highlight, I'm going to go back in with the dark brown shade and add in some low lights as well. Here I'm doing around my hairline, around my ears. You might be wondering why I didn't take my glasses off. I wanted to be able to see what I was doing. So typically when I do my makeup, I have a kind of a magnifying mirror so I can see more close up. So I wanted to make sure that I could get the details just right. So here I'm going in and doing the other side. And you really can't see too much of a difference, but right there you'll probably be able to notice that it just lightens the roots just enough that it kind of freshens up the color, which is really great because it's so much more affordable and it's a quick fix for when you haven't had a chance to get into the stylist to have your color done. And also it's just fun, as I mentioned in my previous video, Lilla Rose has a variety of colors and shades of this hair mascara, so not just for doing roots or adding highlights and lowlights, but they also have really fun colors like purple and fuchsia and blue, a bright aqua blue and a vibrant green. So lots of fun colors. And here I'm just brushing through lightly. It does go on slightly wet, so they suggest that you let it dry before you brush through it or comb through it. And I did not really take the time to allow it to dry. This is why I'm kind of waving at my head right here so that I can dry it to the shade that it's supposed to be. So here I am adding the low lights, the darker tones now, and you'll be able to see more of a significant change here when I add the dark color than you could see really with the light shade. So I'm just wanting to do individual strands so I kind of get a variation between the light and the dark in my bangs. You can see that that's a shade that's quite a bit darker than the other golden tone. So I'm going in from the root and all the way out to the ends, and you can see the brown there quite a bit better than you could the blonde. So here I'm going, and I did notice, like I said, I've never tried anything like this before. I have done my own paint on hair highlights in the past that use a peroxide, just those kits that you buy at the grocery store. So I have done that, but this brush is actually a way better applicator than those brushes that come in those kind of kits. But even still, you'll see that it's kind of streaky, so I had to go back through and make sure that I smoothed it out so that it wasn't blotchy. And you can't see, there you go. I'm trying to get the whole strand in the frame so that you can see the entire strand, but see, there I'm having to kind of smooth that out because it did kind of get a little blotchy there, but it works really great. Look at that. Look at the depth of color. So that's really nice for adding in some low lights. I really like that. And again, I didn't choose these colors. These are just the colors that came in the kit. And it just so happens that they're pretty much the same colors that I have woven into my hair already. So that was just a happy coincidence. Here I've got the audio turned off. Jeff's on a business conference call in the background, so I turned off the audio. But what I was just doing there was rinsing the brown off of my fingers because I'm not wearing gloves, as you can see, any plastic gloves for hair products, you know, to protect myself from the dye. And so I was getting the dark dye on my fingertips, so I took a moment to rinse those off really quick. And it did rinse off easily. I didn't even have to use soap to rinse it initially. I did wash it off with soap and water after the fact when I was done. But as you can see, that adds in some really nice subtle low lights. So I really was pleased with that. And I didn't do very much. I would, you know, normally maybe do a little bit more than this, but I just wanted to show you a sample of what this product can do. And this was my first time trying it, so I was pretty happy with the way that it turned out. My results were really nice. I was pleased. So I hope that you enjoyed that demonstration.